I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about the two trail cameras that I use down in Ohio. They're both cellular cams. It is between the Link Micro that I used and the Muddy Manifest, which I found after I had already purchased the Link Micro. The Link Micro runs typically about 150 bucks if you buy it in store. I actually got mine off of Amazon and I got it for 150 bucks, but it also came with the micro SD card and it came with a lockbox. So if you look on Amazon or some of the other stores, you might be able to find a little bit better deal than just purchasing it straight from the big box store. Now the Money Manifest, I found this in, I think it was either Walmart or Myers by me, but basically any big box store by you. I found this one for $89.99, and I was a little skeptical with it being so cheap, you know, but I ended up using both, and I got about the same results out of both of them. Both had taken some good pictures, both had taken some bad pictures. Now the Manifest, what is nice about this Manifest is basically, when it comes to like updating, you'll see on the back of this, okay, there's a little sync button right down here. I'm trying to get out of the shadow. That little sync button right there, whenever there's an update, I was able just to click that sync button and it would remotely go through its process, all these codes straight through here. It would run through all of them, get in the battery, get in the network, and then locate in the account. And it would update itself, and then you would just pull the battery out and put it back in. Now, what was sweet about that was the camera continued to work even when it needed an update. So it didn't leave me stranded because my camera was 5 hours away. Now, the Link Micro, on the other hand, was when it needed an update, you had to take the SD card out, swap one in, and literally have the next one, it would have to have the update. Now when this one needed an update, when it was in Ohio, it stopped working on me, which sucked because there was nothing I could do. It's 5 hours away. If I wasn't coming back for a couple weeks, then the camera was useless for a couple weeks. So I don't know, that I feel like all cameras need to get on the page of how Muddy did it, or maybe the update that I had just required that update in order for it to work, period. And maybe the one that the Money needed wasn't as significant, I don't know, so it was allowed to work. But I also know on the Manifest, you can if your SD card becomes full, God forbid you don't go down for a long time, you can delete the pictures right off the app. I don't remember seeing anything like that for the Micro when I went through the app, so that was pretty cool too. So for this being so cheap, it actually had pretty good features. And even though this one was, you know, $50–60 more plus an SD card, if you don't find the package that I found, it basically, I wouldn't buy it again. I would just buy more of these Muddy ones for half the, or not almost half the cost, but the picture quality remained the same. So they both had a little bit of fuzzy photos. Some of them both took some clear photos. But all in all, performance wise, neither one of them was really better than the other in my experience. Now I do face the cameras, you know, when the sun rises, they're always facing away. So, you know, I tend to point my cameras north and south. That way the sun is never really an issue. So I don't know. As far as performance, the cheaper camera performed just as well as the more expensive Spypoint. And as far as plans goes, Muddy actually beats them on the plans, because for $5 for this one, you will get, I think it's, I want to say it was 250 photos for this one. $5 for the Link Micro gets you 100 photos. Oh no, 100's free. God, I can't remember. How was it? Okay, so basically the Muddy, the cheapest you can get is a $5 plan for 650 photos. $5 on the Link Micro gets you 250 photos, but the Link Micro or Spypoint, they offer, you know, 100 photos free a month. It looks like the Muddy does not offer any free photos other than the first month that you buy the camera. But for $10, you get 2,000 photos for the Muddy. For the Spypoint, you only get 1,000, and then both are obviously unlimited at $15. So if you're just doing a $5 or $10 subscription, you're gonna get more photos per month with the Muddy. If you're someone that doesn't get a ton of pictures and you're only doing it to get, you know, the free 100 each month, Spypoint offers that. So, you know, if you don't want to pay for a subscription, you would have to go with Spypoint. But pound for pound, the Muddy, in my opinion, is the better buy, because it's $50 to $60 cheaper. And then even with the photo plans, because I don't know, I've never put a camera out and didn't get 100 photos. So money wise, the monthly plans, unless you're doing unlimited, is also better than Spypoint's. So now I'm gonna do a little reel. I'm gonna let you see some of the photos that they've taken over the couple months that they were down in Ohio, and you can see the quality that they both produced. One other thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to in the other clips is I want to talk to you guys about the batteries. I didn't really mention the battery life, but basically both cameras, you know, just standard, they use 8 batteries. These ones I put Energizer Max in, they lasted, I think I got 3 months out of these before they died, and I had a big 24 pack of them, so I just put them back in again. So, you know, with a decent set of batteries, I think in that 3 months I probably had close to 3,000 photos. So and these are actually still have 2 bars on them, so pretty good battery life out of both cameras. This one is basically, you just pop it out here, come on, just double-sided. I did use lithiums with these ones. Same thing, they lasted about 3 months, and then even the lithiums died, so that's why I didn't mind using the Energizer Max. But same thing, this camera took nearly 3,000 photos as well. So I do recommend using these more, especially if you can't get to your camera. It seems these hold up to the harsher weather conditions better over the standard Energizer Max. Just what I found. I don't know, you know, things may work different for people, but battery life for both of them about 3 months. Both of them roughing around 3,000 photos in that time period before batteries need to be changed. Same thing with this. There's about 2 bars left on this one too, and these were left down there, I'd say until almost December. So not too bad on battery life on both cameras. So as far as that goes, again, neither one of them really better than the other one. So, but you should always definitely, you know, use more quality batteries if you can. You know, I know they're a little bit more money, but I actually found these, I don't know, I was in Walmart again, and they had it was 4 for $7, so for $14 I got 8 lithium. So I don't know, might be expensive, but it seemed pretty fair to me. So, but I just want to touch on that, how easy, you know, the battery packs are to obviously put in and what they look like. Both take 8 batteries, so good life out of both of them. And then one other thing to mention, as far as picking like services, service does not matter as like pertaining to the camera's performance itself. Basically, you know, if you have Verizon and your friend has AT&T, the best thing to do is for you to both go kind of be in your hunting area and then, you know, see whose phone has better signal in the area. Back here in Michigan where I live, Verizon's usually typically the better service, but down in Ohio, in the part that we were in, AT&T ruled the area. So all these cameras are actually AT&T service. But that's something you just pick based on your area. All cell cameras basically offer you both AT&T and Verizon. You just have to make sure you pick the one that has the better towers in the area and is going to give you the best service. They do sell antennas, and I did buy one for my one Spypoint that was a Verizon that was struggling with only 1 bar. And the antenna did help. I didn't see the bars go up on it, which was weird, but it seemed with 1 bar that my Spypoint Link Evo, which I don't have anymore, unfortunately, I bought bad batteries and they blew up inside there and killed it. But when I had the antenna on that, it would send me 1 bar, but I was getting pictures with 1 bar, which, I don't know, it tells you want a minimum of 2 bars in your area. So just keep that in mind.